So, good evening, YouTube. Good evening. I do apologise that this video is well late. It's about, what, an hour late. I do apologise. I have had a banging migraine today, hence why I didn't do the Premier League show, hence why I didn't play FIFA today. I spent most of the day sleeping or trying to sleep, but obviously, as anybody knows who has a migraine every now and again, it's not the easiest to try and sleep through. And feel a little bit better now, but yeah, still not great. I've just got to try and press on there, and hopefully I'll be fine for tomorrow. But anyway, thanks very much for all the love and support on the videos recently. I've noticed the views are going back up again slowly. So yeah, thanks very much for all of you that support the channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, stick a thumbs up on the video. Come on, Bluetooth, baby, Bluetooth. But yeah, do hit a like on the video. That does help. So so thank you very much. But I wanted to start off tonight's show. I'm going to do another one at 9 o'clock. I'm going to speak about the 9 players that Arteta is looking to get rid of. I don't know who them 9 players are, but I'm going to give my 9 and see what we can do. But in this one, I want to speak about Bukayo Saka. Now, Bukayo Saka, as we know, is down to nearly the last year of his contract, and you know there was talk that came out that we're going to be looking to extend this contract. Mikel Arteta last month came out and said that it's paramount that we keep him, and we'll do everything we can to keep him. But 5 weeks later, we're still sat here, and he still hasn't signed a new contract. And you know, just because he's sat at home doesn't mean he can't sign a new deal. It doesn't mean that he can't, you know, get it faxed over to his house or sign it via email or through his agent or something like that. So these deals can still happen. You can still sign a contract, even though we're not officially at the training ground penning the deal. So for me, I just look at it and I think, like, the kids are reportedly on about $3 grand a week, which in the grand scheme of things is peanuts in the footballing world. And there's a whole host of top European clubs looking out for him. Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund have been tracking him since he was about 16. Juventus, Liverpool, Man United, all these teams have been linked to him recently, and it's no surprise to me. I mean, listen, he is an absolutely top-class player. This season, he's got 10 assists, 3 goals in what's really his breakthrough season, isn't it? You know, it was Unai Emery that gave him his chance, and he took his chance with both hands. He's been absolutely superb, and you know, we really need to get this kid tied down to a contract because he is one of the best youngsters out there at the moment. And, you know, he's kicking on. He was getting the ball in the box. He was putting good performances in. Defensively, he was getting a lot better every game. Obviously, we know he was playing at left back. He's not a left back, but he was filling in. And he's been getting progressively better week in, week out. As an attacking threat, the kid is absolutely mustard. You know, we see up at Goodison Park. I think it was Goodison Park. It might have actually been the Emirates when we played Everton. I can't remember. But he came off the bench for Kolasinac, who got injured in that game. And within 5 minutes, he's whipped the ball in the box. Bang, we're 1-0. You know, and we could have been 2 or 3 down at that point. And out of nowhere, this kid's just gone, bang, one quality cross, which is something that we can't say on the other side when we got Bellerin or Socrates or Mustafi playing there. And that is why we've so got to keep this kid at Arsenal. Not only can he play at left back, he can play at left wing. And I want to see him romping down that left wing. I want to see him and Tierney build up a partnership. They're both young. Saka's only 18, Tierney's only 22. This could be the future of Arsenal's left-hand side for the next 10 years. You know, and why not? You know, they're both absolutely quality at crossing a ball into a box. And, you know, we haven't had decent crosses of a ball at this football club for a long time. Yes, Nacho Monreal was a decent crosser of the ball, but he kind of fizzled out towards the end of his Arsenal career. Kind of sad to see him go because I think he was a very good player actually, but I think he could have maybe done a bit more for us another season. But the club didn't want that. The club wanted to get rid, and decided to keep Kolasinac instead, which, excuse me, I think will be one of the 9 that is leaving in the summer. And listen, as for Bukayo Saka, Arsenal hierarchy need to make a big decision here. Do we let this kid get down to the last year of his contract, And then his agent's in his ear. All these other clubs are in his ear, offering him the world, offering him big money, offering him the lifestyle, everything he wants. Or do we just go, right, there you go, there's 40 grand a week, 50 grand a week, whatever it takes. I mean, how much do you guys think he's worth? Leave that in the comment section down below. Me personally, I wouldn't go any higher than maybe 50. I think 50 is a fair sum for now. But then what I'd do is I'd stick a little thing on his contract, performance related, that says if you get 10 assists in all competitions over the season, your wages from the minute you get the 10th one increases to 60 grand a week. If you get 15 assists, then it increases to whatever. Then do it 20 assists. If you chip in with 5 goals, you'll get an extra 5 grand. If you chip in with 10 goals, you'll get an extra 5 grand or an extra 10 grand or something like that. Because I do think that, you know, the days of goal bonuses, clean sheet bonuses, they seem to have disappeared. I mean, you don't really hear much about that anymore. You know, I know that Ian Wright was on a goal bonus, and you know, every time he scored a goal, bang, that's another 3 grand or another 5 grand or something. So if you were getting a hat trick, you're on a good payday that week. But I don't think that's such a big thing in football anymore. Now it's just about the big wage, and that don't really matter, because it doesn't matter whether you score or assist, defend properly, you're going to get your wage. And that's how the agents have done it now. Personally, I think that's something that needs to come back, especially after the current climate right now. The way there's no football, there's no income for these football clubs at the moment. I think that that's something that needs to be implemented again. The weekly wage needs to be capped, I think. That's something I could talk about for hours and hours, capping the wages. It's got out of control a little bit. And I think that they should cap it at a certain amount and then have bonuses in there. But the problem is, as soon as you cap it at a certain amount, these football clubs and agents, they'll find a way around it where the bonus will be 300 grand a week or something. So, be done. But I do think that there needs to be something in terms of player contracts where they don't get paid so much as a basic salary. A lot of it should come off of bonuses and perks for hitting goals, and they're the goals that have been set by the football club. You know, goals, assists, clean sheets. If you get a red card, you should give 5 grand back. If you get a red card, you should give 10 grand back. That's how I would do it. But I'm not running a multi-billion-pound football club, am I? And you know, just to wrap up on Bukayo Saka, I want him to stay. I think he's absolutely superb, and he's got a big, big future in football if he keeps doing what he's doing. And I wouldn't go above 50 grand. He's only 18. Does that mean we're going to lose him? I don't know. Listen, when some of the biggest clubs in the world are coming in for you, it's going to be difficult to keep hold of you. The one thing I will say to him is, would he walk straight into any of their teams? I'm not so sure. He'd walk into ours every week and has been performing every week. So, you know, the big move will still be there later down the road. He's still young enough. If he keeps smashing it, he'll get that move eventually. So the idea is keep smashing it and help us get better. But listen, leave it all in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts on Saka. Do you think he's worth more than what I've said, and that 50 grand a week? How much do you think we should pay him? Leave it in the comment section. And do you agree with what I said about the bonuses for goals and assists and stuff like that, and give him a little bit of a smaller salary? I'd love to know your thoughts on all of that. Don't forget, I will be back at 9 o'clock. We're going to speak about the 9 players apparently that Mikel Arteta wants to get rid of. So we'll have a good little video on that at 9 o'clock. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m, the daily transfer update will be back again. 10:30, I will record it tonight. The Premier League news will be back again. And hopefully my migraine will be gone by the time I wake up and I can play some FIFA again tomorrow. So that'll be good. We're going to start a new career mode. So we'll have a wonderful Monday and Monday evening. And I will be back in about 3 hours from now. I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.